the history of mankind, certain names echo across centuries, not because of the crowns they wore, but because of the characters they possessed. One such name is Ali Ibn Abi Talib. His story doesn't begin in a palace, but in the most secret place on earth. He was inside the walls of the Kaaba in Mecca, where Ali was born, the only person in history to be granted such an honor. Ali was the cousin of Muhammad, the man who would soon be chosen as a final messenger of Allah. But to the young Ali, Muhammad was more than cousin. He was a mentor and a father figure. When Mecca was struck by a severe famine, Muhammad took Ali into his own home to ease the burden on Ali's father, Abu Talib. This was the plan of Allah, that the future soldier of Islam would be raised in the very household where revelation was about to descend. At the age of 10, Ali witnessed the Prophet and his wife Khadija praying in secret. When he asked what they are doing, the Prophet invited him to Islam. Without hesitating, without even asking his father for permission, Ali became the first child to embrace the faith. He famously said, "Allah created me without asking my father, so why should I ask my father to worship him?" From that moment on, Ali became the shadow of the Prophet, his protector, his student, and his most loyal companion. As the message of Islam spread, so did the darkness of the Quraysh hatred for 13 years. The Muslims in Mecca faced torture and boycott. Finally, the order came from Allah for the Prophet to migrate to Medina. But the enemies of Islam had a final plan. They sent a group of assassins to surround the Prophet's house and kill him while he slept. The Prophet turned to Ali and asked him to do the unthinkable. He said, "Lie on my bed and cover yourself with my green cloak." Ali knew that the men outside were thirsty for blood. He knew that when they saw a figure in the bed, they would strike with their swords. Yet, Ali didn't flinch. He later said that he never slept more peacefully than he did that night. SubhanAllah. Knowing he was protecting the messenger of Allah. Because of Ali's bravery, the Prophet escaped safely. Ali stayed behind for 3 more days, not to hide, but to fulfill a duty. He returned every single piece of a property that the people of Mecca had left in trust with the Prophet. Even in the face of death, Ali's integrity was unshakable. He then traveled on foot across the scorching desert to Medina, arriving with bleeding feet, but a heart full of joy, reuniting with a man he loved more than life itself. In Medina, the community of Islam began to flourish. It was here that Ali's personal life was blessed with the greatest of honors. He sought the hand of Fatima, radiallahu anha, the beloved daughter of the Prophet. Ali was a man of a great soul, but little wealth. He had nothing to offer as a dowry except his shield. The Prophet accepted, and the marriage was celebrated in heaven and on earth. Their life together was a lesson in simplicity and sacrifice. They didn't live in luxury. Ali would carry heavy buckets of water until his chest was weary, and Fatima would grind corn until her hands were blistered. Yet their home was the center of spiritual light. They gave their food to the poor, the orphan, and the captive, even when they themselves were starving. From the blessed union came Al-Hassan and Al-Hussein, the grandsons whom the Prophet called the leaders of the youth of paradise. The name Ali Ibn Abi Talib is synonymous with bravery. In every major battle, Badr, Uhud, the Trench, and Khaybar, Ali was the spearhead of the Muslim army. He was the soldier of Allah who never turned his back on an enemy. At the Battle of the Trench, when the giant warrior Amr ibn Abd challenged the Muslims, it was Ali who stepped forward. Amr was older, more experienced, and legendary of his strength. But Ali's faith was stronger. With a single strike of his sword, Dhul Faqar, he brought the giant down, proving that the victory comes from Allah, not from numbers. Perhaps his greatest moment was at the fortress of Khaybar. For weeks, the Muslims could not break the Jewish stronghold. One evening, the Prophet declared, "Tomorrow I will give this flag to a man who loves Allah and His Messenger, and whom Allah and His Messenger love." The next morning, he called for Ali. Allahu Akbar. Despite having a painful eye infection, Ali took the flag. In the heat of battle, he lost his shield, and in a feat of superhuman strength, ripped a massive iron gate from its hands to use it as a shield. Subhanallah. This is a karama from Allah. It is like a gift from Allah for Ali ibn Abi Talib. Khaybar fell, and Ali's name was etched in history as ultimate warrior. But Ali was not just a man of the sword. He was a man of the pen and the heart. The Prophet once said, "I am the city of knowledge, and Ali is its gate." Subhanallah. His wisdom was so profound that even the great caliphs before him, Abu Bakr and Omar and Uthman, radiyallahu anhum, would frequently consult him on the most difficult legal and spiritual matters. May Allah never put me in a situation where Ali is not present to solve it. After the tragic martyrdom of Uthman, the people turned to Ali. He didn't seek the caliphate. He was reluctant to take it during such a time of fitna or tribulation, but for the sake of the ummah, he accepted. His reign was returned to the purest form of justice. He lived as the poorest of his subjects, wearing mended clothes and eating the dry bread. He refused to give his own relative any advantage from the public treasury, famously saying that the justice is the foundation of the state. Even during the civil wars that broke out during his time, Ali's character remained noble. He forbid his soldiers from killing those who fled, or from harming women, or from looting the property of their enemies. He was a leader. He was a leader who fought with tears in his eyes. The year was 14th AH. The month was Ramadan. Ali knew his time was coming. He told his family that he had seen the Prophet in a dream and that he would soon be joining him. On the 19th of Ramadan, Ali went to the great mosque of Kufa for the Fajr prayer. As he prostrated before his Lord, a man named Ibn Muljim, a member of misguided sect, struck him on the head with a poisoned sword. The lion fell, but his first words were, "By the Lord of the Kaaba, I have succeeded." Even as he lay dying, his concern was for justice. He instructed his sons to feed his assassin the same food they ate and to give him the same drink they drank. 2 days later, on the 21st of Ramadan, the soul of Ali ibn Abi Talib returned to its creator. Ali left behind no gold or silver, only a legacy of wisdom, courage, and an unbreakable love for the truth. He was the man who slept in the Prophet's bed so the prophets could live. He was the man who broke the gate of Khaybar so Islam could flourish. And he was the man who lived in poverty so that justice could prevail. May Allah blessed with Ali ibn Abi Talib, the soldier of Allah, the gate of knowledge, and the prince of the believers.